Good afternoon, friends. Thank you so much for joining me here this Thursday. Some Americans may be eligible to receive monthly $500 payments over the next 3 years. Friends, welcome back to my channel. This is your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. I post multiple times a day to keep you up to date on the latest stimulus news and information. Please do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. President Biden traveled to his hometown of Scranton, Pennsylvania, where he repeated the claim that his Build Back Better agenda will cost $0, suggesting Americans should not even be bothered with the price tag. President Biden told the audience as he attempted to pitch, when you talk about the number, we shouldn't even talk about the number because it's all paid for, written in the same piece of legislation. The cost of the Build Back Better bill in terms of adding to the deficit is $0, because we're going to pay for it all. Originally, Biden's spending package was estimated to cost $3.5 trillion. However, amid ongoing negotiations with moderate Democrats like Senator Kristen Sinema and Joe Manchin, President Biden proposed a more scaled-back version of his bill, saying costs should be no more than $1.9 trillion. Biden went on to state that the bill is not about spending money, informing those in attendance that it is a tax cut for the middle class. Biden also stated half of it is a tax cut. It's not spending money. It's a tax cut for working class people. Last month, analysts and lawmakers called President Biden out for claiming that his Build Back Better plan costs $0. So friends, do you all believe that there will be a tax cut for the working class people? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. The next chapter in the ongoing story of 2021, as the year of the stimulus payment, is already unfolding.
Madam Speaker, on the resolution, so far, Congress has, in recent years, has relied on contempt referrals and civil suits. Why continue to outsource enforcement of Congress's authority to the courts? Why not, for instance, advance the Raskin-Lew bill to enable Congress's inherent contempt authority?
To advance what bill?
The Raskin-Lew bill resolution that would enable
Protect Our Democracy legislation, which we will be advancing. It's being led by Mr. Adam Schiff and Jamie. All of that captures many of those concerns. But we don't take it to court. We subpoena people. They take it to court. But the fact is that that's why we're going to criminal contempt here, because this goes beyond
discretion of the Justice Department.
That does. That's a system of checks and balances. And again, you will be seeing in November, I don't have a date, that we will be ready to come forward with our Protect Our Democracy legislation. And that captures many of the ideas that members have put forth in that regard. I don't know if the Republicans want to protect our democracy. So far, we haven't seen a lot of evidence of that. But just in the prospect of maybe one day they think they'll have a Republican president, or we have a Democratic president now, and they want to protect our democracy from. You know what? I want to tell you something. Have you read the Protect Our Democracy Act? Oh, good. Then you know it addresses many of the concerns.
Infrastructure vote next.
But this one will be a little different than the narrative that the federal government has made people acclimated to for more than a year now. Location is actually going to be determinant of the size and frequency of people's next stimulus payment. With the federal government stimulus check efforts arguably starting to wind down, states and even local governments are picking up the baton. The state of California, to cite just one example, has been sending out Golden State stimulus checks for $600 to all eligible households. There's also a U.S. city considering one of the most radical efforts along these lines we've seen so far. It's a stimulus check program that would offer some families $500 monthly payments for the next 3 years. Ann Arbor, Michigan actually has been considering a number of different options for how to spend more than $24 million in federal stimulus funds from the $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan, which was passed earlier this year. One option under consideration is a universal basic income program, which would involve 100 Ann Arbor families based on financial need. The program would give those families $500 every month for the next 3 years. Also, the city would work in tandem with researchers to study the program's impact on recipients and the city. The city of Chicago is also considering a similar effort. Ann Arbor's apparent model for this, however, is a similar initiative out of Stockton, California. There, in Stockton, officials gave out $500 checks to 125 mostly low-income area residents. According to LA Times report about the effort, recipients were found to be, because of this program, much healthier, showing less depression and less anxiety, and also enhanced well-being. Do you think Americans should receive monthly stimulus payments? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. The key word for this video is jacket. If you would like to enter tomorrow's Walmart gift card giveaway, please make sure you click and like this video. Make sure that you comment below this keyword, and also make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much, friends. Back in August, 4.3 million U.S. workers, almost 3% of the entire American workforce, voluntarily left their positions, the highest number since the Bureau of Labor Statistics began tracking quits in 2020. The reasons for this remarkable number are numerous and complex, but one thing is for certain. This crisis has had a huge effect on how workers perceive themselves in the workplace. The huge number of resignations comes at a time of great labor unrest in the United States. Nearly 100,000 workers are on strike in October. Perhaps the grievances of the strikes point towards some of the reasons for many of the resignations. The United States is also experiencing its largest job vacancy crisis in its history, with more than 10 million jobs being available. Businesses are having to be extremely competitive with workers due to how many jobs are available, giving workers unprecedented power with such an economic squeeze. So friends, what are your thoughts on the job vacancy crisis in the United States? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me here this afternoon. I truly appreciate all of you who are watching my videos. Please make sure that you like this video, comment below the keyword from this video, and make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much, friends, and have a very blessed